naitosharp from New England, especially #1 in Rhode Island, coming up against Beast, I believe top 3 in Philly right now. So East Coast matchup coming out right here. I do know the last 2 times these guys played, it helps to talk to these players a
It
little
does.
bit.
That's what I said, yep.
But
I was going to say that.
I was talking to Sharp yesterday during a little anime moment in front of the fountains, and he said the last 2 sets he's played against Beast is that naitosharp actually lost.
Yes.
So Beast currently up, but Sharp was saying he felt very, very confident. He said he wanted to start out Cloud. He's, you know, as you know, he is a multi-character specialist. But the 3 characters he's been representing this tournament are Cloud, Zero Suit, and Joker. And Beast,
that's a lot of good coverage right there.
Repping that PT, so he's got the same amount of characters in his arsenal as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was talking to Beast about it. He's like, I feel pretty good. You know, I won the last 2. If I don't win, hey, it's whatever, 3rd time's the charm. But he seems pretty content either way. But right now, it looks like he's getting sharked pretty hard by this Cloud. Switching from Ivysaur to Charizard almost immediately. But as we know, and if you don't know, Beast Zard, Beast is probably the best Charizard in the business out here. He loves this character. Oh yeah. And it's definitely his main choice for most matchups.
All right, yeah, and this Zard is the gingerbread man, or the stinky cheese man, if you ever read that book before. Because this man will kill you off of 1 back throw seamlessly. And this guy makes Zard move like a high-tier character. This guy doesn't make Zard look bad.
Yeah, it's crazy how good Zard is when he's supposed to, you know, he's supposed to on paper be the worst one if you don't know stuff. But like, God, look at the way Beast is moving. You see that fall down from the platform back air, super smart stuff. That move is incredibly disjointed. It hits really high. The hitbox almost doesn't match the animation, and the animation is pretty big. It's a hard thing to space around. And honestly, if you're playing against Cloud, Cloud's main game plan when it comes to like spacing you out is going to be his own back air. But it looks like Beast can contest it with Charizard's.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, big tail versus big sword. I think actually Charizard can maybe afford to outrange just a little bit, especially with that tipper on the flame tail right there. But man, I love how Beast just brings out the strengths of Charizard, like that ground speed, that grab game, the fact that neutral air is lingering, the fact that back air has a tipper on it. Like, this guy has optimized Charizard to be a 1-man stock-taking machine.
All right, nice forward air coming in from naitosharp. Making sure that now that he switches to Squirtle, obviously his ground speed and his combos are really incredible. But if you can't get in to get anything started, nothing's going to matter. I love that. I love that offensive dare come back to the stage. You saw Beast wall jump. He was looking for something crazy with Squirtle. Squirtle has like 1,000 weird little edge guards. And naitosharp is like, I don't even want to know what you're trying to do right now.
Sometimes you got to force your way through the crowd. You ever been to a festival or a concert before, bro?
Yes.
So you got to be shoving people aside, bro. And my man is trying to get on off this ledge and on this stage. But man, so much damage tacked onto Beast already, and trying to play neutral against Squirtle, especially against a taller character like Cloud, is not an easy feat. But Sharp is doing such a good job of just kind of locking down the space he is controlling.
Oh, forcing him to burn that up B.
No,
yes,
he wanted it.
He wanted to keep that limit, but sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yep. And it could come back quicker than you think it does. It only lasts around, like, what, 15 seconds-ish, I believe. So,
thank God. Smash War was tough. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, because along with the limit break, I feel like people forget he also gets, like, a stat boost in terms of his speed. So you definitely don't want to deal with that. But even Stevens right here getting that Tiger Woods PGA golf swing out there. Yeah, that's going to be an even stock.
I think he actually might have crouched his hurt box a little bit when he went for that up smash, too. Because Beast had a nair on him, but he just kind of, like, you know, it's the golf swing. So he kind of, like, you know, he dug deep before he did it.
And then again, Beast not privy to these falling dares. We've been seeing Sharp force his way back onto stage every single time with them. I mean, this is a best of 5 as well, so only time will tell if he can catch on to that habit. This is huge opportunity right here. Not going to want the bullet seed and Nooch right there. Back on the Zard already.
Yeah, I don't know if he meant to go for like a Razor Leaf or he was trying to switch earlier than he could have, but either way, took a pretty solid punish. Not in a great stage position. Shield's getting low. This is getting rough.
And we got limit on deck as well. I think one good cross slash will get it. But Sharp is finding himself off stage once again, but he does manage to maintain the limit this time. Actually, a huge whiff right there from Beast, but Sharp not going to be punished.
Oh, wow. And limit up B ends up coming out. Not enough to kill. Didn't get the sweet spot, of course, but dash attack. Wow. Even Charizard's going to go to that dash attack. And look.
You saw that?
Look at the fire coming out of Sharp. My God.
Game 1, too. He is feeling amped up. He's ready to go. He's locked in. I think if there's one player I feel like that, as we've seen some mentality struggles with, it's definitely been Sharp. You know, not to dig at him or anything like that, but as a competitor, I feel like he's incredibly hard on himself as a player. I think navigating also through the multiple character choices he has at his disposal is also a difficult thing to get through. Yeah. But I think this tournament, he really took the time to just lock in with a stable roster of characters he wanted to play. And he's feeling comfortable on them, man, because you see a lot of people with secondaries and playing them, they're like, I should have gone this character, I should have gone that character. Being confident in that counter pick character is going to lead you to a lot more victories in the future.
Yeah, also, I could not even imagine trying to make a stage ban against Sharp. I'm like, you play 38
Literally, how are you going to pick the right stage?
What do I know? Okay, I mean, command FD. Here's such and such and such and such. I'm like, okay, so you'll never really have stage man advantage over naitosharp at this point.
Ooh, this is huge though. First big opening we've seen from the Squirtle as well. I love that right there with the water gun coming out right there. And you're just seeing poetry right here, but at that low percent, that dare is not going to send too far, despite the fact that the spike blast zone is like pretty generous on this stage. And generous meaning it kills pretty early.
He tried to go for that down throw up air, but Sharp held pretty far out. Despite that, just going a little bit better for Beast. He's got to be careful of his limit, though, for sure. But I like the way that he is actually, as Charizard, outmaneuvering Cloud back air.
Big weave on the blade beam right there. But yeah, I do like that as well. Beast is doing such a good job of locking down stage control. But now this is where things get a little bit more difficult for Charizard. Just going to flare blitz his way back on, but Cloud has the ground speed to keep up with that.
You see him literally crouching. He's like, you will not back air me. But that 7-frame up smash out of shield is going to come through, though.
Tiger uppercut.
Yeah, Tiger.
Tiger.
You're right.
All right, big parries coming out here. Beast trying to get his win con, and these grabs right here finally manages to find one. Not even close to taking the stock just yet, but now Sharp has to land on stage. There's already some really good anti-air tools like an up smash. But still, these just a back and forth right here. But Sharp is managing to find solid ground every single time.
Yeah, his corner pressure is looking insane. And you see Beast like respecting it. He's trying to avoid these back hits as much as he can. But it's always something like you don't expect, like that forward tilt we saw coming through.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Good weave. Okay, weave. I see you. Dash back away from that cross lash.
It's a good move to avoid too, right? Because we've seen how much range that move has. It catches jumps in, it catches dashes in a lot of the time, so you want to avoid it. But my boy's swinging that neck out of that first stock right there. And we are going to see the switch back to Zard again. Again, this is the Mon that Beast is going to be the most comfortable on. We've seen the miracles he can pull off with this character and how well he rides momentum with this character as well.
And showing off that up tilt. That up tilt looks really hard to deal with on the platform, actually.
Also really hard for Charizard to do. He's like arching his wings there. Like, wow,
right.
That was painful, bro.
He just does himself 5 damage, you know.
Ow. I brought a stretch today.
Spine all messed up.
Ooh, all right. Big back throw into tipper back here, though. Limit is online, but Beast just waiting with these short hops right here. I love it. Short hopping is just such a good way to apply pressure. Huge right there for Beast.
Man, we were talking about Sharp's crazy edge guarding before, but now we see it from Beast. We saw a couple of big punishes from that Charizard back throw, but man, that flame breath looks really hard for Cloud to deal with.
For real. I mean, it's if you have a linear recovery going straight up, you're just going to get caught by it every single time, and it's going to do some damage as well. So though we are within back air kill percent, we are within, I believe, dash attack kill percent as well. It's just how Sharp finds his hit because Beast is looking like a whole new Mon. My boy evolved into shiny Charizard.
He did, man. Got those crazy transformations.
He's mega evolving.
Oh, but the forward air is actually going to take it. All right, so here we go. He still has a lead. We haven't seen the Squirtle pop off nearly as hard as the other two characters, but this is one of those moments where you really needed to shine, especially considering Squirtle is just about equally as good, if not better, than getting those edge guards from Cloud as we saw with the Charizard.
I was going to say it's probably the most advantageous Mon, but you know, Charizard also does have its benefits as well. I feel like almost Ivy might be the odd man out on this one. The edge guarding on Ivy is good and maybe the advantage, but Cloud's range, man, that's going to be tough to deal with. But excellent delay on that up B right there from Sharp, getting himself one more lease on life here.
I wonder why he switched. Okay, maybe it's just comfort. I'm not 100% sure. Squirtle was doing pretty well. But either way, he's got a huge percent lead and catches him because that up smash catches the entire platform, covering every option from Sharp. And Beast taking that second game.
Oh, yeah. And I think the X factor right there, Sai, was that second stock. I feel like that second stock momentum really propelled Beast to new heights in terms of how he wanted to finish out that game right there. We just saw how much damage the Zard was applying. We saw how much advantage the Zard was getting. You know, you can be not as confident in the other two Mons if your punish game is just that good with Charizard.
Yeah. He's literally like, I'm winning with Squirtle, but nah, I want to be Zard. I got to be me.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be myself out here, you know.
We see getting back into it. This looks like it's going to be a close set, though, depending on how this next game goes right here. Because, again, the name of the game for Sharp is to get at a disadvantage against Beast, and Beast is doing such a good job of just controlling so much space for Charizard. Running it back to PS2 once again. Looks like we might be seeing a full PS2 set.
Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Landed the down smash. Covering a lot of options. Definitely looks like Beast is kind of running all over Sharp right now when it comes to just like this ground speed. Not a whole lot Sharp can do about it. He's trying to reset and just like get some aerial spaced out. But Squirtle staying low to the ground, staying in his face, making it really hard for Sharp to find comfort.
And the only damage Sharp has been able to get out are these are these dares right here coming back to stage, but still finally managing to find solid ground in the stage control right here. And that was a good mileage by Squirtle. We saw the adaptation from Beast. He started calling out a lot of sharp short hops with Squirtle's very own short hop fair, which is a fantastic tool to really stuff out any jumps you see.
Yeah, it's almost like you heard me. It's like the Squirtle hasn't been that effective, and he's like, let me show you how effective the Squirtle actually is going to be. Ooh, both players going for their fantastic up smashes. Unfortunately, he's going to miss his, but he finds the forward tilt, sweet spot, no less. And he's going to take that first stock from Sharp.
I think sliding F tilt well. He inputted that slide input right away as well. Big stock lead right here. Sharp trying to get back to stage, trying to find his way back. But now we have to play some neutral, but Beast is always ready to go. I like how he just uses Zard's ground speed to just thread so many options. The worst thing you can do is just shield right in front of Zard. He is kind of a pseudo grappler in a way.
Yeah, he kind of is. Honestly, with that up and around platform, he does not have a jump by the way, but it doesn't matter. Back throw to sweet spot back here with all the rage is going to give him an easy second stock.
Hello, 911. I think I just saw robbery.
And here's the thing, because he hit him out of his jump, even if he didn't die from it, he wouldn't have had a way back to the stage either. That was a tough spot for Sharp. What is he going to do?
And finally, I think we're seeing the Squirtle just pay its dividends right here for Beast. Eve Sharp has been forced to air dodge on stage, but these down smashes are going to catch both sides. We're just seeing all the advantage right here for Beast. This is huge.
Oh my God, Beast playing out of his mind right now. 82%, and it's still going.
Oh,
an incredible read with that double jump up air. Good Lord, Beast coming alive, taking that game 3, reminding us how he has won the last 2 sets in a row.
For real, he knows how to hold it down too. I feel like just Sharp got kind of overwhelmed a lot of the time. We were seeing all these like risky, disadvantaged decisions being made. Beast was catching on, even with the Squirtle and the Ivysaur in certain moments as well, right there to just kind of keep him tracked down. We are seeing the Joker come out from Sharp right here, though. Cloud did get Sharp mostly through pools. I know he alternated between Joker and ZSS for the rest of the bracket after that. I think the most notable win that Cloud got was on Copel from Michigan. Really good hero player coming out of there.
Oh yeah, that dude's good.
But now you got a whole new Beast to fight against. And I'm not... Really wasn't intended.
I know what you mean.
Really wasn't intended, but...
No, you're better than that. You're better than that.
I'm better than that.
I know you wouldn't. I know you didn't mean that.
I'm simply built different. But yeah, but still, I feel like the advantage is still going to remain the same for Beast. You know, very good Joker players coming out of Phillies in names of Enzo and Mercury. So Beast definitely has some experience in this matchup as well in his own region. But
Arsen's here, okay.
Let's see how this goes. I think Arsene, though, being in the tank is going to help Sharp a lot more with his own, you know, getting him some more bang for his buck as well. Because Arsene is powerful and lasts quite a while. We're only halfway down the Arsene gauge right here, and there's still so much more left in the tank for Sharp to go. And if you're a Joker player, you're going to look to maximize as much as possible. I also like the advantage of Beast has been avoiding a lot of this pressure by using swapping Pokemon in the middle as kind of an air dodge right here. But since it's pretty much locking Beast in the same spot and Joker could do more than one aerial in the air, it doesn't matter for Sharp. He's still going to get that damage.
Exactly. He was doing a good job of covering it before with Cloud, but he wasn't able to get like the second hit to really punish it. As soon as he switched to Joker, we saw Arsene Bear come out and like take a stock pretty reasonably early from a Charizard. And like, yeah, he's really good about forcing big punishes off that switch.
All right, though, just trying to play it as patiently as possible. Half that Persona or meter build up already. We are actually going to see another stock right here. Sharp finding that falling up air into up smash right there. The most satisfying thing to hit if you're a Joker player.
Man, it's so crazy that he's able to play so many characters at this level. The Joker is looking fire right now, especially after the way that game 3 went down. He's like, I'm going to switch to a whole other character, and I'm going to take a massive lead and look just unfazed by everything you're doing.
I mean, we got to make note as well, like during MK Leo kind of not picking up the character for a little bit, and during Zachary's hiatus, Sharp was the one getting the most results statistically with Joker. So, you know, this guy was the world's top Joker at a time.
And it shows right now. Good Lord. He's still on his first stock. He still has a decent amount of Arsene as well. He's going for the F throw actually, rather than the back throw.
Why back throw didn't come out right there, but still finding that ledge trap situation right there to cap off that first stock right there. But Beast still has quite the mountain to climb here, you know, against Sharp. Joker is a neutral monster, just given gun, given AHA. It's going to be kind of difficult for Beast to get him, especially with Sharp mixing up the timings with these short hops and whatnot.
I really like that he's playing a more AHA-focused Joker right now, too. Because scrapping with Squirtle is hard. He's so small, you don't want to miss up and eat a big combo. But he's like, if I just keep poisoning him and staying at like the mid-range, like even if Squirtle does get in, you're still going to kind of even it out versus like taking those big L's.
That little guy got hands, too. Yeah. I don't know who trained him. If Pacquiao himself was helping that boy train up, but
he will take your money.
All right, though, looking for Sharp, not trying to over, but all it takes is one opening for Beast right here. Big whiff on the F smash. That's one thing Beast will tend to do a lot is he'll try to go for these big showstopper-y options to kind of break check you a little bit. Like, is your brain still on? Are you autopiloting right now? But
we saw it just now with that back throw back air attempt.
All right, though, we do have Arsene out. Oh, no, not getting the right hits of the falling up air right there.
Yeah, what is Beast going to do to make this comeback? Getting hit with the drag down up air into up smash, starting that fair one. Once again, I've been seeing Jokers doing that all weekend, and it looks so consistently good.
And we're moving into our first, I think, Game 5.
First Game 5.
We're getting out here in this top 48. So we're going to see how Beast adapts to the naitosharp Joker.
You can see Lyric in the background, of course, cheering on her man.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. Shouts to Lyric, also testing top 8 today. So
yes, we love a queen.
Hell yeah.
We love our queen, Lyric.
We are moving into this Game 5 right here. I mean, you saw how well Beast adapted to Sharp's Cloud earlier on.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to see more of the same here in this game. You know, maybe we'll see the Squirtle come alive a little bit more because that is going to be the main character to kind of break space right here. Joker against heavies does pretty well. He can kind of break their ankles.
Yeah, he really can. All right, nice 50% combo from Beast off one interaction, but he actually has a lot of arsenal right now already.
One thing I've got curious is this opening right here. Like we saw Sharp with the big opening last game, and but now we're seeing Beast with somewhat of a big opening. I wonder if PG Stats can do like a video on like percentage of player game wins off of openings, because I feel like how you open the game can kind of dictate your mental a little bit towards how the game goes. I want to see how that like affects a lot of players.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool.
We saw that just a game ago with Chris versus Dilster.
Oh, yeah.
He had a crazy just about 0 death over Dilster, and Dilster had to like try and bring it back, but it was just so far in his favor.
All right, though, we're seeing, this Arsene just he's beating the brakes off this Arsene right now, and the meter's just going down. So yeah, if Joker does take damage, that Arsene just disappears even more quickly. But man, this Beast Squirtle coming alive again. Just when we think it's gone, back from the dead.
Yeah, his Squirtle's going ham. And also, he's being really cognizant about when he wants to switch to because he's been punished for him so hard. Like, now would be an opportunity if he wants to. But I think he's just really comfy with the Squirtle, trying to force these edge guards with the water gun. Going for the dare, not getting all of it.
He saves him, but he gets him there, too. I think he actually could have lived that there. I'm not too sure how Sharp lost the stock right there. Looked kind of late.
Oh, drag. Okay, he got the drag down forward air, but Squirtle's a small little boy. He wasn't able to confirm to the full combo that he wanted to.
For what we saw earlier in doubles, Squirtle's very light, so yeah, that bear going to be more enough. And finally, Sharp finding time to get back into it. We are seeing the Zard being switched out to, but we are seeing right back to the Squirtle because I think this is the character Beast is most comfortably going to be able to get through neutral. Ooh. But I love the Rebels guard right there by Sharp, just trying to get Arsene as fast as possible. And man, I can't even imagine how quickly Arsene Bear can kill Squirtle.
Oh yeah, probably anywhere after like 40, I would say. And also, I just want to say, whoever wins this match, this has been such a fire set.
Yeah,
I feel like both players have so much respect for each other, and I'm just loving this as it's just, entertainment for me.
Not going to catch the correct DI right there on the up throw for Sharp. But still, this Arsene is still out there. We're going to see if Sharp can do anything. But I like how Beast is just trying to get out of there, out of the danger zone as quickly as possible. Arsene off, and honestly, looking pretty good for Beast. But now put in a really bad spot. Just getting lit up right now, bro.
Ooh, and there it is. The down smash is going to do it.
Yeah, I almost gave myself a Charlie horse with that one.
he was calm with the guns. It brought me back to that Joker's gun goes to every beat era of Twitter that we were seeing there for a little bit back in the day.
Oh, yeah. This is huge, though. Sharp using down air to get so much more mileage here, trying to use, Joker's lingering aerials right before he lands to kind of provide himself additional space to not get caught. Because Squirtle is really good at catching landings. My boy's surfing and sliding all over the place.
He is swag surfing around, but Sharp is not taking the bait. He's just keeping that same ground speed, just dashing away, trying to make sure that he doesn't get his ankles broken. And right now, it's looking really good for Sharp.
Still, though, Sharp has to make sure he keeps the stock because, again, we've seen how early Beast can polish off stocks with this Charizard. And right there, we see the F-tilt. Last stock, Game 5 coming out right here. Pretty much little to none of the Persona meter filled up. So this is really Beast's chance to kind of just take advantage of Joker's lack of kill power here. Yeah, Sharp is going to have to be extremely careful. Right now, it looks like he's playing really defensive, very evasive, throwing out really non-committal moves. And also that super clean pivot grab got Beast looking really nervous here. But at all costs, he is trying to avoid that back throw. He knows that is just such a disaster zone for Charizard. That could have been it, but no. Beast does not find the grab. Has not actually been able to touch Sharp on this last stock just yet. I love it when both players are at kill percent. Exactly. Oh, tries to get the falling fair. He doesn't want to be too greedy with that because, again, Beast is so good at calling out these jumps right here. I feel like Sharp could probably try to get more grabs out of these situations. You know, Beast is definitely privy to the falling fair. At this point, back air coming out, and Arsene is looming. You see that meter almost filled up side.
Yes, this is just really, really tough territory for Beast. Super high percent. Arsene is here. No mistakes allowed. But he finds the landing neutral air. I thought it was going to confirm. Got to be careful not to get hit with any of these aerials. Oh, wow, that counter with fire. This is too close. This is too close, man.
Oh, one back air too. You know the win condition. Big F smash and Sharp with the monstrous pop-up, taking it over Beast. That was like 100 to 0 real quick. He shifted it. He transitioned to a handshake way too quickly. Right?
I'm the best in the world. Good game.
Really good stuff to Sharp right there.
I love that. All right, who's your favorite pop-off and why is it Cola?
Oh my God, dude, Cola takes me to church every
Dude,
major,
when they started editing the gospel music over Cola's pop-offs, you just hear a bunch of yelling and like tambourines and stuff. I'm here for it. But guys, wow, what an incredible set. I know I need a break. We're gonna go ahead and cut to a break for just a few minutes. Coming up right next afterwards, though, we are gonna have the homie Doorstop representing Ohio versus Brandon Gordon, who I saw yesterday, and that is a fantastic player. Can't wait to see how that set goes down. But we are gonna cut to a break for a few minutes. Please stay tuned. We have way more action coming up.